All right. Thank you. Good. No hard feelings. No hard feelings. Back up. Thank you. Now you can go. There you go. Keep that bend. Keep your nose tipped to me. Eventually, he's going to figure out that he doesn't really need to trot here. I'm going to try to help him find it by rolling him over and disengaging. You got to keep moving your feet though. There, he's walking. I'll let him go back out on the walk. So every time he goes to trot, I'm just going to roll him over, bend his nose to me, ask him to slow down. We'll begin again. Nope. You got to keep your nose to me, buddy. What happens when a horse takes his nose away, and this horse isn't trying to do this to me, but nonetheless it can happen. When they take their nose away, it puts you in perfect position for them to kick you right in the gut or in the face or anywhere else. That's why it's crucial to always have their nose tipped away from you, because when you pull the nose to you, the butt moves away from you. It makes it really hard for them to kick you. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Get out there. So he wants to crowd me. So how I'm going to help this horse understand that he can't crowd me is I'm simply just going to keep this flag between me and him. He's obviously lunged a bunch in his lifetime so far as a 2-year-old. Because that's typical behavior when people lunge their horses a lot, is they go out and the first thing they do is they tip their nose out because they're looking for whatever it is that's going to attack them, rather than keeping their nose and their eye and their ear on me. He's looking out. So I'm just going to keep bumping his face and saying, hey, you got to keep an eye on me. And you got to keep moving your feet. There. I'm going to give him a break. Keep his attention on me. He's got to have eyes and ears on me. If he's drifting off, I'm going to get his attention. Well, how do we do that? We become the loudest thing in the room. And when you're the loudest thing in the room, people pay attention. Horses pay attention. You're late. Roll him over. No hard feelings. I don't want to make this flag something that he fears. So I pet him often with it. See how he's operating like a wheelbarrow and he's pivoting on the forehand? He's not really reaching evenly with all 4 feet. That'll get better. There, he's getting a little too close to me, so I put my hand up to block. There. That's pretty nice. So I'm going to turn him back out. But he's got to keep that eye on me. He's finally keeping an ear on me. There. There. Easy. He's slowing his trot down, but he's still trotting. I'm going to try to help him. There was a pretty big lick and a chew. He's starting to understand that when I ask him to break over, that means he needs to slow down. He needs to bend. Horse, this is my assessment. This is the first time working him in the outdoor. He lacks lateral flexion. He lacks some respect. He lacks some attention. He lacks some patience. But I like his mind. He's not mean. He's not aggressive. He's not taking cheap shots at me. which is nice. But all in all, he's a 2-year-old with a very short attention span. Every time he looks away, I block. I bring him back to me. He's got to understand that I'm the most important thing in this arena. Very good. Reach up and pet him with this flag. Make sure he knows that he needs to respect it, but never fear it. I'm going to give him the cue to walk off. He missed it. I'm going to drive him off with the flag. I don't have to get super aggressive with the flag with this horse. He kind of honors it. So he's taking off. He's thinking about walking. There. That's a win. There's a little sass. Keep his nose bent to me. There. That's a win. That's a win. Keep your nose and your ear on me. But you got to get out there. You can't shoulder in on me. Constantly bumping his face because he wants to take it away from me. He's very stiff in the shoulder. He doesn't know how to yield his shoulders yet. This horse, I was told, was being ridden in Montana, which is scary. He's a horse that can't move all of his parts and has no softness in his neck. I'm not sure how they would ever pull a one-rein stop successfully on a horse like this. It's a pretty risky ride. Hope their insurance policies were all paid up, because this is the kind of horse that'll hurt you. Because he's quiet enough that I could probably put a saddle on him and climb on his back, and he'd probably accept me without too much trouble. But he's not truly prepared to be under saddle because he cannot move all 4 feet, all 4 corners of his body independently, fluently, respectfully, punctually, accurately, consistently, with a good expression on their face. That's the 7 requirements for me to put my foot in the stirrup. Before I ever climb on a horse, they have to be able to maintain and do all of those things. And he will before I ever climb on him. So this is just the beginning. I'm going to continue with this horse today and see if I can't get this a little better. You're late. I like the way that he left. He didn't decide just to tear off and trot because I spanked him a little bit for being not punctual. Even though he's trotting now, he'll come back down. Trotting is much harder for them. I'm going to help him. I'm going to disengage that hind quarter. Keep walking. Keep walking. Now keep walking. Good. If nothing else, I'm helping him understand a few things of, 1, how to change gears. 1, how to disengage that hind quarter. And this is day 1. First time he's ever seen this arena. So I fully expect him to be really distracted, especially as a 2-year-old that doesn't have a lot of self-confidence within himself. He's going to be looking everywhere like, where am I? What is all this? Who are you? Why should I respect you? Respect is not transferable. It's earned with horses, just like it is with me. I don't respect everybody. You got to earn that respect. There's a little sass. I'm going to let him know that that's unacceptable behavior, so I turn the fire up a little bit. Okay? I'm going to roll him over. Good. Keep going. You got to keep walking. You got to keep walking. See, he's getting a little frustrated because he can't do what he wants to do. And that's okay. That's all part of this process. He's got to deal with his emotions the same as we have to deal with ours. Absolutely not. That's unacceptable. Not that he was taking a cheap shot. That was a feel-good buck but it's still disrespectful because I have the halter and lead rope on him, and he needs to learn that when the halter and the lead rope goes on, or the bridle goes on, it's the same thing as clocking into your job. It's time to go to work. All the shenanigans and being a horse is unacceptable behavior. It's time to be my partner. So I shut it down. Keep going. Good. There. Much better. I didn't have to spank him. Was it perfect? No. But he got the message and he left. Was he punctual? Kinda. That'll come with time. He'll quickly learn that when I give him that signal and I step to my left, that it's time for him to step to his left. Back up. Thank you. So we'll begin again. There's the signal. There's the mind. There's the body. Good. Much cleaner that time. So, this horse doesn't know a lot, so I have to dial it back to some of the most remedial things. Slow down. Slow down. Keep walking, but slow down. Good. There. Find it. Good. Okay, I'm going to drive him out. Every time he goes to trot, I'm going to say absolutely not. I'm asking you to walk. And as long as you're walking, you get some freedom to move your feet. You want to, you better slow down. Good. Keep moving your feet. Just because that flag is touching you. Good. How many times do you do something? You do it as many times as it takes for them to get an understanding of what you're asking. Move your feet. Now back up. I said back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Good. There's a change. Feel it. Find it. Here's the feel. There's the try. I reward that. No hard feelings. No, sir. You don't get to crowd me. Good. There was less. I didn't have to really get into his face there. I just sped up the rope a little. There I had to bump him. Try again. Very good. Big size, licking and chewing. I'm going to ask him to step to my left, to his right. Very nice. There's the mind, the body. He's walking. If he makes a complete circle while walking and maintaining this, That's a huge win. Maybe I'll ask him to stop here, disengage, and then just back up. There. Let that soak for a minute. That was a big win, just making a complete circle at a walk. That's a small victory. It's where it starts. Little bits and pieces to the puzzle. It's never all you see the whole picture in one day. The vaquero way is mañana. What's not done today, we begin again tomorrow. That's the whole philosophy behind all of this training, the classical training that dates back to the 12th century. There's the mind. He's late. I spank. So I'll give him another chance to get this right. I'll let him stand there for a second. Okay? Looky there. I didn't have to spank him. Yeah, he left at the trot, but he left more punctual. So that's a win. We'll work on that trotting thing here in just a second. But he left punctually, so I rewarded that. There's the mind. There's the body. We'll see if he realizes, looky there. He realized that I wasn't driving him. My energy was low, that he could walk and still make it. So that's what he chose to do. Huge victories right there. I'm going to step over, roll him over, and I'm going to ask him to back up. Back up. Back up. Now, by no means is that really, really good, but it's a lot better than we started. So now I got to work on the right side of this horse's body. So I got to begin all over again, doing everything the same, but going the other way. There's the mind, there's the body. Looky there. That was nice. Pretty accurate. You need to get out there. Quit crowding me. This horse's biggest deal is he wants to crowd. You're all right. Keep moving. Give me your face. You're okay. Keep moving your body. There. Keep moving. Easy. Absolutely not. His timer's going off. He thinks he should be done. And I'm saying absolutely not. Keep going. Bend. Bend. This horse moves like another horse that I had in training. He's very stiff behind. A lot of that is conformational. He's a little post-legged behind. That's distraction that I'm gonna have to deal with. And he's gotta deal with it. Mentally, he's gotta cope. There's horses out in the pasture. There's a big lick and a chew. He wants to trot. I'm going to disengage the hind. You got to go forward. You got to bend. So this horse lacks softness in his neck, lacks flexion. And you can see he wants to pivot on his forehand instead of keeping all 4 feet moving. And those of you that have been in a clinic with me, you've seen my horse operate. And when she does this, she keeps all 4 feet moving and reaching evenly while she disengages the hind. He'll get there. Not today, but he'll get there. Keep going. Attaboy. Easy. Good. You need to get out there. Quit crowding me. You need to slow down. Good. No. So now I'm going to ask the horse to change direction. I'm asking him to change direction. Good. Keeps the horse kind of guessing. He's not sure what I'm going to ask of him next. But I've kind of got him starting to understand that he needs to follow his face and what that means by driving him with this flag from behind his drive line and giving him a signal to step in a direction. It helps him. So when I disengage, I guide him with my left hand, leading him into the left, my left, his right, and then I drive with the flag. Now as I come around, I switch hands with my flag, bump his face, lead him to my right, his left. I'm going to come in with my flag and drive. And there he goes. Is it perfect? Nope. I'm going to ask him to bend. Keep moving. You got to keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. How long do you do this? Till it feels right. That was a good try. Ask him to back up. Let that soak for a minute. There's another horse over here, and he wants to keep looking at her. And I keep correcting and saying, no, you got to look at me. I'm the most important thing in this arena right now. You need to watch me because I might ask you to move your feet. And you might be late because you were gawking at your friend instead of watching what I'm asking you to do. There you go. Come on, you can get there. Bend. Bend. Very stiff on his forehand. He doesn't understand. There, you can move freely, see? Keep going. Keep going. There. He's trying to find it, and I'm going to help him. Very good. I'm going to reach up here and I'm going to pet him with this flag. I don't ever want him to fear the flag. I just want him to respect it. All right? Can he handle this? Too much, he decided to leave. We begin again. I'll ask him, can he handle this? I'll switch it under his chin. Switch it under his chin. Can he handle this? I'm not asking you to go anywhere. My hand is in neutral. I'm just asking you, can you cope with this? You know? This is where it starts. And I'm feeling my horse and reading my horse. And I'm trying to do enough to expand his experience and his exposure, but not doing too much that I'm trying to startle the horse and make him move his feet. This is the signal for him to move his feet. Very nice. Now back up. Back up. Now deal with this. My left hand is in neutral. He wants to leave. I'm going to block. I'm going to block. I'm going to disengage. I'm going to block. I'm going to say wait for the signal. Pay attention to me. There's another big sigh. I don't know if you guys can hear that through this microphone or not, but he's letting out lots and lots of sighs, and he's doing lots of licking and chewing. He's processing a lot of information right now. I'm going to ask him to follow his face. I'm stepping to him. I'm going to drive him off. Good. I'm going to reach up there and I'm going to pet him. Let him know that's the right answer. There's a big lick and a chew. He's not crowding me near as bad. Every time he crowds me, I kind of put this flag up in between us. He wants to trot. I'm not saying go faster. I'm saying give me space. There. Keep going. Follow your face. Very nice. I'm going to try to roll him over and change directions and have him walk. Very nice. That was a nice disengagement of the hind. Nice coming across on the forehand. Good. No, just because I put this flag between me and you doesn't mean you gotta run. That means you gotta honor my bubble. That's all that means. You gotta stay out there. A lot of the reason that he's having trouble with him shouldering into me and crowding me is because he's not truly carrying self-carriage and getting round. Meaning his body's not wrapping around me. He's not breaking through the rib cage, from the nose to the tail, through the rib cage. So what he's doing is he's turning his head, but his shoulder and his rib cage and his hip are staying straight. So when that happens, they come in. You're late. Better. But I'm going to grow this circle, and he's going to have to honor me. That's the wrong answers. Now you can go. There. Keep walking. Good. I'm going to grow this circle a little bit bigger. Keep going. Not allowing him to crowd me. Get out there. Yeah, that wouldn't have happened if you would have been paying attention to me. But because you were off gawking, looking for the boogeyman, off into the hills, I surprised you because you weren't paying attention to me. Now go back out. Good. How many times have I bumped this horse's face? Just in this lesson, probably a couple hundred. Just to get him a picture of keep that eye on me, keep that ear on me. I'm not asking you to move fast. I'm asking you to yield my space, keep your eye in your ear, and be attentive to me, and bend around me. This is a huge change for him right here. I hope you guys can see this. He's not looking out near as much. He's licking and chewing. He's honoring my space. Yeah, I'm still getting my flag in between me and him. But that was pretty nice. I'm going to end it right there. So disengage that hind quarter. Thank you. Now I want you to back up. Good. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Good. Huge change. Huge change in the demeanor of this horse. Huge change in his reaction. He's starting to understand a little bit that he's got to honor that space, and he's got to keep that nose tipped to me. I'm just going to slow him down here. He knows as soon as I pick up on him, he's supposed to slow down and break over and stop. He knows that much because as soon as I slid my hand down, he stopped his feet. So he's starting to pick up on some things. It's just taking him a second. There's a big release of pressure there. Good. Reach up and I'm going to pet on him. Keep going. Let's slide my hand down. There. Keep going. Bend your face. Keep going. Bend your face. Keep going. Bend. Bend. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I don't care if you like that. Now he's giving me a little bit of attitude because I bump him in the ribs with this flag. What do you think happens if you go to putting a leg on this horse? That's the same kind of crappy attitude that you're going to get. And that's why I'm not riding this horse. And why I'm teaching him all this from the ground first. The whole point of groundwork is trying to get bucked off on the ground. I'm trying to get bucked off right here, where I'm safely with 2 feet on the ground already. I don't wait to get in the saddle to get bucked off. You're late. So there's some attitude. So we're going to work on that attitude. You're going to move your feet. You're going to bend your head. You're perfectly capable of doing both at the same time. Now go back out. I don't want you to trot. I want you to walk. want you to be respectful while doing it. Better slow down. You don't get to put your face down there by my butt either. I don't know if you caught that or not, but he put his nose down by my butt. He was investigating whether or not he could step around there and take a bite out of me. Because he's frustrated because I'm making him do something that he doesn't really want to do. And that's walk, be attentive to me, because he's worried about that little filly that just ran out in the pasture. But that's how quickly it ended. I'm pretty happy with how that ended with him. Come on. All 4 feet have to move. Thank you. That means back up. Thank you. Well, I'm at a pretty good place to end this horse. He did some things right. We made some gains. We're going back in the barn better than we came out. It's a slow process, but it's worth it. Trust the process, and you'll get a quiet, gentle, well-broke horse. I hope you guys like some of this information. If you could like and share my page, it'd be great. And if you could interested in hosting me on a clinic, please get in contact with me. Thank you and God bless.